Good evening, Scoop. This is Topher with another Minecraft episode. I'm playing without Optifine right now to see if that'll help my recording. We'll see how it goes. I know last time I had a couple of stammers. Before we start, I'm gonna shoot off some more fireworks because they're fun. Only yellow. Yeah, I'm very excited. We have a new farm, and it's a very nice, efficient farm, as well as fun and a little dangerous. So I just need to grab some stuff from my original mob farm. I'll show it off a little bit as well while I'm here. This is my original mob farm. I have an item elevator that goes to the sorting bays. This is actually the farm way down there. I built it, and there's a boat floating in the water. I built it over the ocean, and I kind of like the fog effect without Optifine. That's nice. I built it over the ocean. It's a simple spawning pad that with pistons that push people off. Actually, very similar to the Wither Ripper. This is kind of my test run with it, but with this I get a lot of drops. So down here I kind of keep some of my stuff that I was collecting while I was let me put on my armor so I can carry more. While I was building this, it was actually running, and so I have a good maybe 20 double chests full of bones and probably the same amount full of arrows. We've actually used quite a bit of gunpowder on the Wither Ripper project, but I still have a good I still have a good number of chests full of gunpowder. So yeah, this is a really efficient mob farm. Right now the item elevator is broken. I need to go down and fix it, but I haven't had the time to, or the motivation to. So right now it's not working really well, and it really only works, you can see my entity count going up here. You can see my entity count going from 20 to 30 to sometimes dropping up to 60. That is from the mobs spawning, falling immediately, and dying, or falling to their death immediately. So it's jumping up and down. The problem is I don't have enough spawning spaces down there, so if someone else is on the server and their area is not 100% lit up, it will slow this down to a crawl. So, but right now I'm the only one on the server, so it's going to be running quite efficiently. And again, I get a lot of drops from this, to the point where I actually had to have, if you can kind of see up there, I had to have 2 sorting per each type of mob drop, because so many were coming through that it would get clogged. So it's really fast and efficient spawning. But the reason I came here was because I need bones. More particularly, I need bone meal, and I'm going to be, and I'll show you why. It's a short walk, so I'm not going to cut, but yeah, I decided to build a wood farm and a cobble farm. In the end, as some of you may have noticed, I put water all over the main end island, and there was a reason for that. It wasn't just because I was bored. A little bit because I was bored and a little tired of working on the Wither Ripper, but I also had something in mind, and now I'm going to show it to you. So let me hop over here. Yeah, here we go. So, ooh, those particles. I don't like those particles on there. You can see I have someone called Wally the Woodworker. He is my little wither friend, and he is quite loud. Let me turn him down a little bit. Actually, it might not be too bad for you guys. I'll try not to look at Enderman here. This is Wally the Woodworker. As you can see, right now he's working on some cobble. I have a very simple cobble generator that's pushing cobble into this area, and he gets mad and breaks them. So it's been running for a little while. It's not the fastest cobble generator out there. I could definitely make it faster, but the cobble generator is actually a secondary piece. The main piece that I wanted to do, that I wanted to show you guys, drop this down a little more. The main thing that I wanted to show you guys was this. This is the wood farm, and I'll explain how it works, but basically you this back here is where all of the bone meal is stored. Yeah, bone meal. And I'm gonna, that's why I grabbed all the bones, so I can fill all these chests up with bone meal. I'll be making a couple trips tonight before I go to sleep. Hey! Did you just punch me and die? Oh, I guess I have thorns too on. That was nice. So the way that this works is you grab some saplings and you throw them on here, and nothing will happen. But if you're standing on the pressure plate, it shoots out some bone meal and it moves them forward, and you saw some getting burst over there by the wither. Now, we are running Craft Bucket on the server. Oh, this happens every once in a while. I need to fix that. We are running Craft Bucket on the server, and unfortunately Craft Bucket has ooh, that's one. I put that one back. Unfortunately, Craft Bucket has some problems with it. One of the problems is that these dispensers will continuously use bone meal, even if there's no plant there. So that's why I have the pressure plate there, because I don't want this thing running for too long without a plant there. So you have to be standing on the pressure plate, and you can just, all you have to do really is right click with that and just hold it down, and eventually it'll grow, plant a new one, grow, plant a new one, just like that. And as long as you're standing on the pressure plate, it'll keep going. My suggestion is don't stand on it too long, because it does use quite a bit of bone meal, and I'll be restocking it as much as I can. I have a lot of chests of it, but yeah, so basically once the tree grows, it actually activates a bud. So it's kind of hard to see now that it's all built. This right here is a piston, and so that piston pushes out. This block right here goes out over here. Oh, don't want to do that. Let me just grab another one. Redstone chest is over here. That redstone piston, that block will light up these pistons, which basically triggers a double piston extender, which pushes the trees out this way. Then, when they get out here, once this bottom block reaches the end, it pushes out this way, and the wither, and then basically, it's kind of complex, but basically it pushes them down into a 3x2 area of wood blocks, and then those wood blocks get pushed into the Wither Ripper, who does not like it and blows up. Really nice design. Yeah, I made it so that the Cobble Farm should not interfere too much with the wood farm, but if you notice, if you do notice that you're getting some interference, like the woods stop spawning because there's no place to go, you can just turn off the Cobble Farm right here, turn it off, see it stops going, and then this guy's just running. Now, there are a couple off switches for this. One thing is you can turn off the, basically, there's a clock up there that's pushing Cobble down onto Wally. See how he's more quiet now? Because right now, hey, how are you doing? Right now he's really docile, but if you are hurting him, he shoots out the block breakers. So we have a cobble generator up there that's pushing Cobble down, and you can hit him right there on his head. And if you do hit him, then he shoots his block breakers, and you are in business. So before you start using anything on here, you want to go and turn this on. That starts up that. You can see a piston up there moving. It's a pulse limiter. And let me go back over here. Yep, you can see Cobble gets pushed down on him, he throws a block breaker, and it breaks it. This just makes it so that he keeps shooting and keeps working how we want him to work. Alrighty. So yeah, that's basically all it is. So I might actually AFK here a little bit, just turn this on. And you can just sit here. I'll make a little booth over here so you're kind of safe from Enderman. But yeah, you can sit here overnight if you want and just collect cobble. Eventually you'll get a lot of cobble, but should be it's a really nice design. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And if you can, I need to figure out why, but sometimes these are not, the pistons on these second and third one, or the third and fourth piston here, are not kicking those, see right there, are not kicking these out. So I need to figure out why that is. If I just need to, one thing I do to fix it is I just kick that there, and then it kicks them out. But while I do that, it's using up the bone meal. So I'll try to figure out a way to fix that, make sure it works 100% of the time. It might just be a server lag issue. So, but yeah, it's a nice little design. You get a lot of cobble, you get a lot of wood, and before long, you will never need again for either. I might also set up an auto furnace over here so that, and maybe even use wood logs as it, so that we can smelt it into smooth stone also. And this guy is really loud. He's over here. So we can smelt these cobblestones into smooth stones as well. But yeah, that's all I got for today. Hopefully it's a little shorter of an episode so you guys don't get bored watching a half hour at a time. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Oh, one last thing before I forget. This is where I'm keeping the extra saplings, but as you're planting and breaking the trees, more saplings will drop, and they will fall into this hopper or this hopper. I might eventually draw them back into... Actually, let's do that together. Might as well. Might as well. Where did I put my stuff? It's here. Yeah, here we go. Hey! What are you doing? Get out of here. That's why I'm wearing my diamond armor. These guys are a little annoying. What was I going to do? Oh yes, gonna get some hoppers. Okay. Where's my chests? Regular chests. This will be nice. Okay. Let's just go like this. So now it'll funnel it into there. And oh, no, I want to get rid of these two as well. Oops. I am just making a mess of things. Okay. There. And funnel into there. I did have problems earlier with Enderman stealing the block of dirt, but I think that should be fixed now. I don't think they're going to be stealing that. But in case they do, I have plenty more in this chest. I think I have a stack on a little bit of dirt. So if you find out that the dirt block is missing, you can always just go and grab it. This switch right here, it's just an off switch, so that if you step on here, no bone meal will shoot out. Doesn't work exactly how I like it to, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. I wouldn't worry about flipping the switch too much. So yeah, now half these saplings will go into here, half of them will go into here, and should be fully automatic. So just grab a stack and plant away. If you have any questions, you can always ask me. I can take this off now. yeah, if you have any questions, you can always ask me. I try to be available as much as I can. Have a good day, and I will see you later. Bye. Alright, Scoop, I thought I was done, but it looks like I was able to double the efficiency of the cobble generator. Basically, I did a staggered... I did 2 generators up there, so there's 2 lava sources and 2 water streams, and I did a staggered approach to the pistons, and it is working very well. In fact, almost a little too well. One thing that's I'm not too happy about is we have sometimes blocks can get stuck in there. Not a big fan of that, but we're producing so many blocks that it doesn't even matter. So yeah, this is the new and improved cobble generator. I was able to get double as much. So yeah, that means you have to AFK here half as much. So again, enjoy your time, and I'm gonna go piss off some Endermen. Haha! Oh, where'd you go? Oh, hey! I can always just hide under here and they can't get me. Haha! Suckers. Okay, have a good one, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.